This is a cake dish. And that looks like it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello darlings, this is Alex with bfVintage. We are here at a Goodwill in Phoenix, Arizona. I haven't been to this one in a while, but I got my trusted bestie boo here with me, Miss Lisa. She's gonna help us see if we can find any treasures for my Etsy shop, BF Treasures Co. So let's do it. And we're here. And I think luck is going to be on our side. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, so the first thing I noticed was all of these masks. Like, there were a lot of them. It really threw me off. I've just never seen so many in one place like that before. So that was pretty weird. The next thing I saw was this piece of pottery. I was trying to see if it had an artist signature on it, but it didn't. So I did put that back down. And then I saw this box and I thought, wow, it looks kind of mid-century, but it turned out to be modern. It's just a Danbury clock. It was $6.50. It did say made in China on the bottom. I was just drawn to the wood and the brass. Then I saw this shaker. It says, I love Germany. I thought it was really cute. It did say that it was made in Germany, obviously. It looked more like a souvenir piece. Saw this owl that looked pretty retro and this elephant, but neither of them had any markings, so I passed on those. And then I saw this really cool kitty cat. It did say Taiwan on it, and I do think that it might be vintage, but it did have a chip there on the bow, if you can see that in the blue part, and it was only $2.50, so I was really trying to decide if it was still worth getting, but ultimately with a chip there, I just couldn't in good faith pick it up and take it home, so I did leave that behind. And then I saw this sweet little darling girl with her bunny, and I just have a thing for the eyelashes, guys. $3.50. There was just something about her. I liked the quality of her, but at first I wasn't sure about her because she wasn't as vibrant in color. She has more of the white glazed color and not a lot of color in the details. But I did end up putting her in the cart. Then I saw this wooden plate, and that's some vibrant colors, but there was some damage, and so I passed on that one. Next, I saw this Virgin Mary, and she caught my eye because I've had some luck with religious pieces in the past, but it was not vintage as far as I could tell. And next, I picked up this butterfly porcelain heart box. It said something on the back that I couldn't make out. It was like, oh goodness, let's see if I do a shot of that. I think it was a Dji San Francisco hand decorated, is what it said. And because of that, it looked pretty modern to me, even though the butterflies and the colors looked more retro. But I did decide to pass on it because, well, actually first I put it in the cart. Oh. This is a cake dish. And that looks like it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it was only $7.50. It did in fact glow, as you can see here. Now it does have some scratches on it, but I didn't really care. I mean, we were on the hunt for uranium glass all day that day. And so we were just really excited to find one. And so I was basically running to put it into my cart. Like, I will have this cake plate. This is mine. And of course, Lisa's excited about that. Next, I picked up this, green vase, but it did have a made in China sticker on it. And then Lisa found this Jungle Book Disney plate. And she's a really big Disney person. So we were looking at the back. It did say Disney Animals. It had Japan written on the back. And also, just a tip for you guys, apparently if it says Walt Disney Productions, it has more of a chance of being vintage. So something to keep an eye out if you're a Disney collector. She taught me that, and since then I've been able to find a few things and know that they were older. So she put it in the cart for herself, and she's very happy about that, as you can see. Next, I picked up this wooden box. I really liked the little boy and girl, and so I was just trying to inspect it, and turns out it was a music box, and I've been seeing these a lot lately. I don't know if they're really common and I just never noticed them before. But in any case, it was $7.50 for this small little music box. So I decided to pass on that. And then I started looking at the vases, and I saw this bucket. I have had luck with old vintage buckets before that have been hand painted, but this one did have some modern, markings on the bottom. Next, I picked this up, and I thought it might be recycled glass. But I didn't know if it was missing its stopper. It was $6.50. And then I saw this one. I thought maybe they were donated together. I don't know. But this one was definitely modern and made from a mold. So given that, I decided to pass on them both. And then I saw this and I was so excited. So I don't know what it is with me, but I really am drawn to like the retro crocheted tissue covers. Tissue box covers, and this is like an old radio. It's so adorable. It's got the little knobs on it, and you know, the dial. It's just really, really cute. And so for $2.50, I was like, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I feel like someone out there would love that, who maybe has vintage decor and would like something kind of cute for their tissue box. The next, I picked this up and was just reminding Lisa about how I had gotten a blue one of these and had sold that in my Etsy shop. But since it was clear, I wasn't really as drawn to it. And then I thought maybe this was another piece of uranium glass. And I did notice it had a chip on the top, but I still had to see, does it glow? Yes, it glows. Awesome. Oh my gosh, another piece of uranium glass. I cannot believe this is happening. Well, even with the chip, I decided to get it because it was only $3.50. So, I mean, I feel like maybe someone would still want it for their collection. And so Lisa's dancing around because we're so happy that we found two pieces in one day. In the same place. So that's pretty crazy too. So we put it in the cart and we were just so happy about that. And next I found this piece of brass. I really did like it at first, but for $5.50, I decided it was just a bit too steep for me. So I did end up putting that one back. Next I saw this, embroidery piece, and I really liked it at first because there was just so much detail to it. But I don't know if you guys can see this, but it kind of has a little bit of a tinge, and like there's some spots that seemed a little bit dirty and off to me. I also wasn't sure about the content. I wasn't sure if anyone would want that. Next, Lisa found this piece of Native American art. I think it's called sand art. I'm not 100% sure. It was signed, but it was $9.50, and felt like that was a little bit too high for me as a reseller, and it also had a little bit of damage on the front there. So for that reason, we did end up passing on that. And next, I looked through the Christmas stuff for just a minute. Didn't really find anything except for this really creepy girl. Look at her face, guys. Ready for it? Yeah, there it is. It is scary. So then as I'm about to check out, I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure about that heart-shaped face. And this little doll, I decided I wasn't sure about either. This little girl. Now, I actually ended up going back for her at a later date because she was there. And anyways, couldn't part with her. So here's everything we got today, guys. 2 pieces of uranium glass and some, you know, a crocheted tissue box holder and a Disney piece. So we are pretty stoked. All right, guys. So we spent, oh my God, I forgot how much we spent. I think it was 15? Like 15 bucks, 15. Around 15 bucks. And not one, but 2 pieces of uranium glass, which is awesome because earlier today when we went to a different store, we were like taking the Blacklight to everything and nothing was glowing, so we're just like, we're just crazy. I don't know why we're doing this. And then we go to another Goodwill and we find a cake plate, pedestal,
and then a juicer.
And a juicer! So anyways, luck was on our side today. I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, give us a like. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. See you later, friends.